Yeah. How's it going?
Alexa, tell us about Corona Zombies.
Tell us about Corona Zombies.
Corona Zombies is a 2020 comedy film starring Cody Renee Cameron, Robin Sidney, and Pavel Beatty. Barbie returns home after a quarrel over toilet paper, only to turn on the news to discover that there is an outbreak of coronavirus. What's more, the virus appears to turn people into zombies. An island and a strip club are attacked. The film is 1 hour and 1 minute long. The movie has a rating of 2.5 out of 10 on IMDb based on around 900 votes.
How is it that high?
What I'm wondering is how Alexa knew that this movie existed. But
I
didn't
know,
anything
right?
about anything else we've talked about.
I know. It didn't even know anything about long legs.
Jesus Christ.
It had no idea about Cuckoo. But it knows about Corona Zombies.
Well, Alexa, you did it good.
Shut up, Alexa. Yeah, so we're obviously BVUs. I'm Mikeshake.
I'm Johnny Juicebox.
Yeah, and we're back with Full Moon Features films. Yeah. Every time we're just like this, we're like, sure.
I just want to say Mike chose these.
Hey, our Gigantus at Battle Attack, that's our number one view, so what can I say?
Is it Gigantus Battle Attack, or is it the Mecha Fembot one?
Same thing. Same thing. Maybe.
Well, Giantess Battle Attack is the sequel to Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then
I think it's Mecha Fembot is our number one then.
I think it's Giantess Attack
I don't know.
versus Mecha Fembot.
Sure.
And then Giantess Attack Year Zero.
Yes. There you go.
Still waiting on more of these.
Yeah. Well, we seen it. We were checking out Full Moon Features, and I sent John a picture yesterday. I'm like, they have like stuff like that, and this was nothing like that.
Yeah.
This is Corona Zombies by Charles Band.
Well, hopefully this attracts all of you fucking degenerates.
Yeah, please do.
We love you.
Thank you so much for watching our stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Just want to say, if you're getting your jollies watching this movie, you could have watched Zombie Strippers. They take scenes from Zombie Strippers in this movie and dub them over.
Yes.
You could just watch that movie, and it's better than this movie.
There is nothing to this film.
There's a lot to this film. It's just all from Hell of the Living Dead and Zombie Strippers.
Right. And that was like, oh, this is the whole film. This is literally Hell from the Living Dead is the whole film.
The first thing you said was, this movie came out in April of 2020.
Yes.
And I said, that's weird. Weren't we in quarantine during that?
Yes. Very much so.
Yes. All of the original footage for this film is of a woman walking around in her kitchen.
Yes, that is it. And in her shower with her clothes on.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, we were just like, oh, so it'll probably be bad, but there will be like some nudity and some gore and stuff. Yeah.
And they
like,
have
there is some gore.
They really have none of that.
Well, they do. It's just all from other movies.
Yes. Yes.
Because, like, we get to see boobs from Hell of the Living Dead, and we get to see boobs from Zombie Strippers. Yep. But we see no original boobs in this movie.
None. And I was very, very dissatisfied.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Because, like, Charles Band is known for, like, doing nude scenes and shit like that. And it's really strange that he would direct a movie that even the shower scene is fully clothed.
Yes.
Like, fully clothed.
Fully clothed.
You were like, she has a bra on, and I was like, she's got her tank top on still.
Yeah, she's taking a shower with her clothes on. Sure. Yeah, I mean, so basically, it's this chick that's
Kendra.
Cody Renee Cameron as Barbie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Oh no, Kendra's the one on the phone.
Yes,
we never see Kendra throughout this movie.
Never.
This movie was retitled at some point to Barbie and Kendra Meet Corona Zombies, but on The phone app, it's still listed as Corona Zombies. I remember seeing this movie like going around full moon back in the day and being like, I don't want to touch that with a fucking 10-foot pole because that's probably gonna have some issues. And we were right.
Yeah. And it did. It very much did.
But this movie's kind of charming in a way.
Okay, go on, John.
This movie has...
So now this takes care of the plot. This is going on to the good?
There's no plot in this movie. Basically, they took clips from Zombie Strippers and Hell of the Living Dead. And they dubbed it over to make it all about the Corona Squad, which is hunting the Corona zombies, and an attack on a strip club in Jersey.
That's it. and a chick who's trying to get toilet paper.
Yeah, the plot of the story is Barbie is trying to get Barbie needs to get toilet paper because she got in a fight over toilet paper at the store. Then their toilet paper shortage has started because some rogue terrorists have stolen a cargo ship full of toilet paper.
Yes.
And the Corona Squad is trying to get that back, but then they decide, fuck that, and attack the Scambles Scambles soup company that was in Wuhan at the beginning of the movie, but now it's in Baltimore,
Maryland. Sure.
That joke about that, I don't know what
the one with the jungle, that Baltimore, Maryland.
Because I had no idea where they were saying that this was taking place, and they're like, you can't just go out into the jungles of Baltimore, Maryland. Like if you haven't seen this movie, it's so funny because they're driving like a Jeep through a jungle, and they're just like Baltimore, Maryland. And I was just like, wow, that's just silly.
Yeah.
It's goofy bullshit.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Do you think that has a racist undertone?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I mean, I would think that Charles Band isn't racist.
God, I would hope
based
not.
on, like, stuff he says. He pokes a lot of fun at Trump in this.
Yes, he does. Yes, so they use, like, news clips, too.
Yes. So this whole movie was clipped together from news clips and old movies that I assume Charles Band probably has the rights to.
I would imagine.
Probably full moon movies. And
I mean, but the quality of that movie, I would imagine.
I mean, Zombie Strippers feels like a full moon movie where it's like, oh, it promises lots of sex and nudity, but doesn't really have that much, and like it's also pretty gory and fun.
Right. Yep.
So that kind of feels like full moon, because I always feel like full moon, it's like everyone's like, oh, full moon, it's like where there's nudity and gore, and I'm like, no, I feel like full moon is the movies where we're like, hey, this feels like it should have a lot of nudity and stuff, and it doesn't.
Right. Yeah. And so we can
Trauma is the one that always delivers.
Yes, that's true. That's very true. Yeah. Alrighty, John, we can go on to the good. Oh, what is good about this movie? Oh my God.
This felt like a comedy movie from a different decade. This felt like, this reminded me, they had like Airplane energy.
100%.
Or not Airplane. You know what energy this had?
What?
This had Hot Shots energy.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Like this movie, it didn't, like it, I don't know. There were parts that were really fun and charming.
Of course.
Everyone kind of sounded like Mike from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Pretty much.
And it sounded like there were, like the way I described it to you during the movie was like, oh, this reminds me of like bad lip syncing, except they're not actually trying to read the lips of the people.
Right. That's exactly what it's like.
And it's really bizarre because a lot of those jokes, it's like, oh, the only reason they would have said that is if they were trying to make it match the words or match the mouth flaps, but it doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's charming in its own way.
Yeah.
And I didn't hate I didn't see Kendra at all but I didn't hate Barbie's acting.
Yeah, she was okay.
What's her name again?
Cody Renee Cameron.
Cody Renee Cameron.
Yeah, and she was in the movie
She wasn't terrible.
El Camino, a Breaking Bad story. The one with Jesse Pinkman. Yeah.
Didn't watch that.
Yeah. It was an okay movie.
Was she good in it?
I mean, it was all right. She was okay. She was Jesse's like main love interest.
I could see that.
Yeah.
She kind of has that like trashy would date a drug dealer vibe.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Or at least in this movie she does. She's probably very nice in real life.
I would imagine. I mean, and then we got Kendra, which is Charles Band's wife in real life.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her in these other movies, hopefully.
Yeah. He's, 32 years older than she is?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's weird.
That's a lot.
Like, what do you guys talk about?
I know, right? I know. That's very, very odd.
Because, like, I'm 32.
Yes.
So that means in the time period between their births,
yes,
I could have been born and grown to my current age.
That is a very, very odd thing to think about, but that's the way it is. Yeah. He's 72, she's 40. Yeah.
I mean, as long as they met later, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, as long as they enjoy each other. I'm just curious, like, what do you talk about?
I know,
like,
right?
What do you talk about with someone 30 years younger than you?
Right.
You have nothing in common.
How old were you in, because I think, when did Ginger Dead Man come out?
I don't know, but I remember seeing Ginger Dead Man on Sci-Fi Channel, I think.
Okay.
I watched it on TV somewhere.
Okay.
Way back.
Okay.
It couldn't have been that long ago. Maybe it was 2004? Alexa, when did Ginger Dead Man come out?
Alexa, when did Ginger Dead Man come out?
The fairy tale The Gingerbread Man was published in English in 1875.
You're fucking useless.
Alexa, when did the movie The Ginger Dead Man come out?
The film The Gingerbread Man was released on January 23, 1998.
No, that is not the case.
Either way.
Anyways.
Ginger Dead Man, everyone knows, is the mortal enemy of Evil Bong.
Sure.
It's true.
I know it is.
I love talking about full moon features, man.
They are so fucked up.
We've got to talk about that whole series.
Sometime.
Got all those Puppet Master movies.
Yes, I know you
that.
do. Yeah.
Puppet Master's really good.
Is it?
As a series.
Sure.
Like, there are some that are bad, but, like, overall, quality-wise, it's pretty consistent.
Okay.
Which isn't saying a lot, but...
No.
For full moon shit. But, like, they keep the puppets and everything. It all looks neat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I like them.
Cool. No, so yeah, I think some of the good is just the shtick comedy that they have.
A lot of it falls flat. Some of it hits really hard, though.
Some of it is very funny.
It's like this movie's like an hour and 1 minute long.
Yeah,
if you watch it,
super short.
You're not losing anything.
No,
that's another thing. It's like, this is not a long movie.
No, it's very short. Very short.
Or no, I said 101 minutes. That's not right. It's an hour and 1 minute.
So it's 61 minutes.
It's 61 minutes long.
Yes, that's it. That is it.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's pretty much the good for me. I mean,
yeah, it's probably
it's shtick comedy.
It's funny where it is.
Yeah. The bad. I mean,
there's quite a bit, honestly.
Yeah. That main woman character is kind of dressed up like when she gets all naked. Remember when she kind of goes?
Okay, so that movie came out in
1980.
1980. Oh,
yeah.
It's an Italian movie, so I thought it was earlier than that because everything that was made in Italy looks like it was made 20 years earlier. Oh yeah, there's no excuse for that. Italy, get your shit together.
I know.
All right.
Come on. Christ.
I mean, at least they didn't put her in blackface.
I know.
Like,
I honestly thought they were going to do that too. I did. I mean, they kind of dressed her up as like a jungle lady, and it's like, this is kind of offensive.
Yeah, she was just like, I'm going to blend in with them, and I have no idea. I think you said that the movie's supposed to take place in Singapore, the original one?
No, Papua New Guinea.
Oh, well, that makes a little more sense. It's a fucking problem.
Yeah, very much so.
That goes in the ugly. That's not the bad.
Yeah, that's the ugly for sure.
Well, that's not Charles Band's fault necessarily.
No.
That's
but he kind of agreed to that type of footage.
That's fair.
He did.
To be fair, I think he used almost all the footage from the movie.
Yeah.
He probably took all the good parts from the movie.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, that's all this movie was just the recreation of that.
Yeah.
And zombie strippers, which is not very much.
I know for a fact I have seen that last scene from this movie before, and I've never seen Hell of the Living Dead. So, but that scene where the zombie shoves his hand into the lady's mouth, and then like his fingers come out of her eye holes. I've seen that scene.
That's an awesome scene.
It was. It's fucking awesome.
Scene.
They were correct to use that in this.
Yeah. What is it with Italian movies and the endings being very dreadful?
It's because nothing good happens in Italy, Mike.
True.
Like, look at their history. It's very bad.
Yeah.
It gets rough.
Right. and you just kind of knew coming in, it's like, oh, this is not going to be a very happy ending.
Yeah. I mean, it's about Corona, so.
Yeah, it's about Corona. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I really don't have anything for the bad. I mean,
Argento's a fucking maniac.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got Argento, you got Shemp, you got...
I love that all these people are named after, like, Italian film directors and Three Stooges characters.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. And the fill-in Three Stooges character.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Chad, Shemp, and Argento.
Chad. And then what, Javi, isn't it?
Well, Yanni is the reporter lady, Barbara. Mm-hmm. He's her camera guy.
Yes.
Because he always has a little camera.
Yes.
And I'm trying, like, the whole time I was trying to figure out what the fuck was happening in the original movie. Yeah. Because that's taken out of context. The footage shot for the movie makes no goddamn sense.
None.
Like, it doesn't make sense for the original movie, or at least it doesn't seem to. Because, like, it's about a outbreak at some kind of chemical plant in Papua New Guinea.
Yes.
And then some soldiers are trying to go in and stop the chemicals from leaking.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And fine, whatever. Why the fuck do they have the film person there?
I don't know. Don't know.
Why do they have the reporters? Why? I guess every Italian movie has some kind of reporter ever since fucking... what's the one where they kill the turtle on screen?
Oh, yeah, Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust. Ever since Cannibal Holocaust, it feels like all of... Every single movie where they're going into somewhere with zombies has some kind of reporter.
Which also is a very bad film.
What, Cannibal Holocaust?
Yes.
It's kind of beautiful in a way, except for all of the real animals killed on screen.
It's very bad.
Yeah, don't watch it.
That's a terrible movie.
If you're queasy, don't watch it.
It's a terrible
If you like
movie.
animals, don't watch it. If you like people, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. But will we cover it? Probably.
Yeah, I'd watch it again. I was trying to convince you to do York Buckarite.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Let's watch Necromantic for Halloween.
I don't have it in me to watch Der Toads King. I don't.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Next year is our 5th anniversary.
Is it really?
I think so.
Son of a bitch.
So maybe we'll have to do that
Son
for 5th
of a
anniversary.
bitch. Yeah, that's right. We started it right before the quarantine happened.
Yeah. I think our first video went up in March of 2020.
Yes. Yes, because we watched that before I think it was on March. It was that weekend before March 12th.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild to think about.
Because the channel went up June of 2019.
Yes.
And then we published our first video.
Mm-hmm. Well, you and Zach did the original.
Well, we recorded it.
Yeah.
I think our first video was a box set tournament.
It was. It very much was.
The first one that we put up.
Yes.
Or was it Invisible Man?
I think it was either Box Set Tournament or Invincible Man. Because we did Box Set Tournament in January.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. How do you remember that?
I don't know. I just do.
Huh.
Yep. Well, remember, because we were there for a very long time, because we filmed for the first time, and then we realized the audio didn't record.
Oh. That's right.
Or we lost the video, and then we had to do it all over again.
And then we waited for Zach to edit it and send it all to us.
Yes, that took at least 3 months.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, that's our history. I really don't have anything. I mean, we kind of hit on the ugly. I mean,
there's some racism in this.
Yeah, I mean,
Charles Band's in his 70s. He's gonna say or do racist things.
I mean, at this time he was in his 60s.
Whether intentionally or accidentally.
Right. Themes? Any themes, John? Coronavirus?
Honestly, this is... It's kind of like a little time capsule.
Okay, how so?
It's like a little time capsule back to 2020 because they make a point. They play all of the news footage from fucking Trump. Mm-hmm. They play the news footage of like new toilet paper not being able to get bought. And
those party goers that didn't care.
They had those interviews with the spring break kids who were like, "We're just gonna drink until we get told to shut down." Mm-hmm. It was like, fuck these kids.
They probably got sick.
I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't care about these people.
No, neither do I. I mean, that's
if your idea of a party destination is Florida, you're probably not a cool person to be around.
Probably not.
Florida fucking sucks. I say that as a Southerner.
Yeah, it's a pit.
It's
truly the armpit of America.
It's like the hepatitis infected dick of America.
Well then, okay.
Full of meth, heroin.
What, the state or the infected dick?
Both. Just a dick injected with meth.
Yes.
Speedball in Florida.
Yes, dude. We are on the full moon kick.
It's kind of what being in Florida feels like, though.
I know. I only went there once, and I don't ever want to go again.
Been there a few times, and
I know my brother is like, we should go to Disney. I'm like, I don't want to.
I would love to go back to Disney. Orlando is like the one area in Florida that feels like it's a little better off, and I think it's just because it's filled with theme parks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like you have Disney
Orlando
World
Studios
and Orlando Studios there.
Right.
Like Universal Studios and Island of Adventure are there, and then Disney World is there.
Right.
And I think there's another one down there too.
No idea. Never been down that way. Yep.
Disney World's worth it.
Is it? Okay. Maybe I'll have to go sometime.
But like, I'm
not going to go by myself because that's
creepy. As far as the beaches, like there are better places.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are better beaches than Florida beaches.
Yeah, you go to Alabama, Mississippi.
The one place I would recommend if you want to go to the beach in Florida, though, is Navarre.
Oh.
Navarre is really cool.
Okay.
That's where they have the white sand beaches, like literally like that wall color white.
Okay.
It's insane looking.
Okay. Is that on the Gulf side or is that on the Atlantic side?
Shit, I don't remember.
Because I know me and my brother, we went to Sanibel Island.
Yeah.
That was really, really beautiful.
Yeah. Like, there's some beautiful stuff down there, but, like, don't hang out in the cities.
No, of course not. No.
It's kind of like if you're coming to Wisconsin, don't hang out in, like, Milwaukee. Go to, like, the smaller cities.
Yeah, like Appleton.
Like Sheboygan, where you can get heroin for really cheap.
Well, then, final thoughts, John.
You could skip this one.
Okay.
Look,
I mean, do you have any thoughts about the movie?
No. And that's the problem.
I think your final thoughts of the movie is like it's a methed up dick.
Yeah, like this movie reminds me of like the Florida Project, like that director who just makes movies about like shitty trash people. Yeah.
That's a terrible, terrible analogy, but yes.
Is it incorrect?
No.
I mean, Charles Band kind of does the same thing.
He does. He always has.
He's just like, I make movies about shitty people.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I mean, this is it's a movie.
It's not terrible.
No. It's not great.
It's not great.
I mean, it deserves a 2.5.
That's the thing is, I watched this I'm probably going to forget about this movie.
Oh, absolutely. 70% liked it.
Although I still haven't forgotten about Piranha Women. Although Piranha Women is way better than this. Watch Piranha Women instead.
Yes, I mean that we if we did that, we covered that, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Go watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch that up here. That's all we got.
Fuck, now I'm going to have to remember to put Piranha Women on
I'll try to remind you. Yeah. All right, everybody.
Well,
Thank you all.
thank you all.
Yeah. Yeah, we're Mike Shake and Johnny Juicebox.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Be good people. Not really.